Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video where in today's video we are going to be talking about Activision and how they're basically ruining the Call of Duty franchise through microtransactions. And as weird as it sounds, like you see, for me personally, like I always find enjoyment out of every Call of Duty game that comes out every year, but the one thing that kind of ruins the game a little bit for me are the microtransactions we get in the game. So of course microtransactions are like you will buy COD points, right? We now have that system in the Call of Duty series, which I think the COD point system is really stupid. They should just remove it altogether in my opinion. But the thing is with microtransactions, they're basically add-ons that you can buy with real money in a video game, and of course it's something very small, like maybe it's a weapon skin to make your character look cooler, or maybe it's a camouflage that you can get for your weapon, or maybe it's a weapon variant to make the weapon look different and all that kind of stuff. Those are basically what microtransactions that we see in the Call of Duty series. But with Black Ops 4, you know, the Black Ops franchise is a highly anticipated franchise that a lot of people love. You know, a lot of people love the Black Ops franchise, but Activision is making it really anti-consumer friendly lately, especially here on Black Ops 4. So recently, the PlayStation 4, and I guess all the platforms for Black Ops 4 actually got an update, but we got some new content for the PlayStation 4 first. Of course, I play on Xbox, I have to wait a week later to see this stuff. But with the PlayStation 4, they got a triple play bundle that contained a new hammer, right, which is basically just a reskin of a melee weapon. It also contained 10 tier skips and 10 reserves, but it also contained a Mark II, a guaranteed kind of supply drop. So if you open up the supply drop, you can guarantee yourself a Mark II weapon variant, which is really cool. But the cost of the bundle, I believe, is actually $24, but a lot of people are calling it a $30 bundle because I believe you actually have to spend $30 of COD points to actually buy the $24 worth of the triple play bundle. I believe that's how it is. And then, like I said, I don't play on PlayStation, so I haven't seen this on Xbox just yet. I'll have to wait for my eyes only. I'm just saying what I've pretty much seen so far from the community and what I've seen on Twitter and all these other social media sites. But anyway, the people are calling a $30 bundle for basically a hammer, right? Which $30 is basically half of the price of the Black Ops 4 game itself. And $30 for that much stuff, like, isn't really worth it, right? It really isn't worth it at all. And I don't recommend actually buying this bundle. If you want to, go ahead. If you have no problem spending $30 on this bundle and you just no problem with it at all, then go ahead. I don't judge you at all for it. But the problem is with like these kind of microtransactions that we've been getting lately in Black Ops 4, where they just seem like they're really overpriced. The problem is that people actually are buying these bundles, and that's why they're continuing to keep doing stuff like this throughout the Call of Duty series. And that's just a huge problem, and there's not really anything you can do. You could start a boycott and people could just boycott all microtransactions together. That's never going to work out because you're not going to be able to get every single person's attention to boycott on this situation here. I mean, not everybody's going to listen to this boycott. So as long as people are still buying these bundles and Activision is making money off of it, they're going to keep doing it. And that's the biggest problem I see right now with the Call of Duty series, is with these microtransactions becoming completely overpriced than what they should be, and Activision is making money off of it, so it's something that's never going to go away in the Call of Duty series. And you know, you guys probably know who Prestige's Key is. I think he made a video, I think it might have been a couple days ago or something like that, but he made an absolutely great point, you know, about how the next Call of Duty game is probably going to be Modern Warfare 4, right? You know, the Modern Warfare series is so popular. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, even Call of Duty 4, those games were just so popular, right? A lot of people love the Modern Warfare franchise. And so bringing Modern Warfare 4 into, like, existence is a great idea, right? Not only will they get a lot of sales off the game, but Activision will most likely actually probably put these type of microtransactions into that game, which really sucks because they know how highly anticipated the Modern Warfare franchise is. So when Modern Warfare 4 comes out, they're going to later down the road put in these microtransactions that are just going to make us even more mad, right? It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we can complain all we want about how this is ridiculous, but no matter what we do, there's really nothing we can really do to convince Activision to stop doing this. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what we can do about this whole microtransaction situation. I mean, of course, this has been going on for like a few years now. I mean, at least it started with Black Ops 3 is kind of how I saw it. I mean, Advanced Warfare actually is the first Call of Duty game that introduced supply drops. And of course, if you wanted to get more supply drops, you can just directly buy the supply drop system, right? But with Black Ops 3, that's when they added the COD point system, which the COD point system, literally the only way to obtain actual COD points is by either like pre-ordering a Call of Duty game or a special edition of a Call of Duty game, something like that, or maybe buying the season's pass. That's one way you can get COD points. Or you have to actually directly purchase them with your actual credit card money, right? So basically, in other words, the only way to actually get COD points in the Call of Duty like games is to actually spend real money. It's not like Fortnite with V-Bucks where you can actually earn them in game for free. You actually have to spend real money on these COD points to actually get them, which is a real big shame. And if you guys are wondering, I have not spent a dime, not a penny, not a cent, not anything on COD points. I do not support the system. Ever since it came out, I never supported it, and I never will until they make it at least somewhat consumer friendly to where it convinces me I should buy COD points. But even though I have like 5,400 COD points, those have always been from pre-orders of like special editions of the Call of Duty games. It's never been direct purchase of COD points itself. But my point is, you guys, with Activision bringing in these microtransactions that don't even seem micro anymore, they seem more like macro transactions, if anything, especially with a $30 bundle like this. The problem is that people are going to buy these no matter what. People are willing to spend money on this stuff, which I have no problem with. It's just that it just convinces Activision to actually keep doing it and basically lock things behind supply drops, not necessarily supply drops, but they lock things behind a paywall is what I should say. And the only way to get new items anymore in a Call of Duty series is to actually spend more money on the game, and that's something I don't want to do. I would rather earn items by just playing the game, you know? I'd rather actually complete challenges to unlock a new outfit or maybe unlock a new weapon variant and stuff like that. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I want in my Call of Duty game. You know, we have these Mark II variants, right? These variants look really cool. They're very unique looking compared to the base variant of the certain gun, right? But the thing is, a lot of these cool looking variants are locked behind a paywall. You have to actually buy COD points in order to obtain some of these stuff, right? Like, for example, there's a new Cordite variant. I don't remember the name of it, but basically, of course, with the variants in the game, like the more kills you get with it, the more it like changes its color, the pattern it looks. But with this Cordite variant, you have like this orbital like thing like floating around the gun after so many kills you get with it, and it just looks really cool. But the only way to get it is if you spend COD points on it, and of course, the only way to get COD points is by spending real money. And I just don't like that at all. It's just something I am not a big fan of, and it's just a real shame that a lot of the cool content, a lot of the cool things that, like cosmetic items that we see in the Call of Duty series now, are now just locked behind either supply drops or they're locked behind a paywall where you have to spend real money to get them, and that's just a real shame to me. Like I said before, for me personally, I'd rather be earning this stuff in-game. I'd rather complete hard challenges, then after these hard challenges are completed, I can get some really cool cosmetic skin for my Ruin character or something like that. I mean, seriously, we don't even have hero skins for our specialist characters, right? We have hero gear in Black Ops 3. Why didn't they bring it back in Black Ops 4? That's something I don't understand. I think the reason why they did that is because the way specialists work here in Black Ops 4 is different in Black Ops 3, as where you can only be one specialist on each team, right? So I think that's why they didn't add hero gear, but still, hero gear would have been really nice like we saw in Black Ops 3, but nope, we don't have it here in Black Ops 4, so it's absolutely ridiculous. Not to mention, we don't even have combat records or leaderboards. What's the deal with that? No word on that at all from freaking Treyarch or Activision. Just absolutely ridiculous, you guys. I'm really sad that the Call of Duty series will never be the same as what we've seen in the past, you know. I mean, heck, back in Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghosts, we did have microtransactions where we can buy different skins for our characters, or like the weaponized 115 camo from Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. Those are things I actually bought back in the day, but if they were to introduce that stuff now, it just seems like they're getting kind of out of hand and overpricing some of this stuff, and I don't know, you guys. I don't know what to say. I'm really disappointed that Activision has kind of ruined the Call of Duty series through microtransactions, but other than that, I still enjoy the Call of Duty series, and I still find other ways to still play the game and have fun with it. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Let me know your opinions down in the comments below. What do you guys think about the Call of Duty series? Do you think the microtransactions are ruining the game? I mean, like I said, these things you don't have to buy at all. I mean, these things you can just shrug off and still play the game. They are cosmetic items after all, but still, I would much rather still be able to earn them through challenges in the game rather than just paying them with real money constantly. It's because I have a life, you know, and I'm a college student. I'm running out of money really fast. So anyway, just let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And of course, like the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty videos later in the future. And I shall catch you guys later.